Yo, what is going on, guys? Search Danger here and welcome back to another video on my channel. On this video, I'll be doing something new, and instead of talking about DC TV, I'll be talking about MCU for this video. And basically I'll be talking about the events on Endgame and how it could link to Spider-Man Far From Home. And obviously, spoiler alert, if you haven't watched Avengers Endgame, then don't watch this video because I'll be covering some spoilers. So I'm giving you 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, for those who are staying, we know we had a major death at the end of Endgame, and that was obviously Tony Stark, who traded his life to save the universe once again. In the Far From Home trailer, it does actually confirm that Tony Stark is now dead, and we do actually see people paying tribute to Iron Man, as well as we do see paintings of Iron Man throughout the trailer. I will be using DC key terms because it's a lot easier to understand in that way. So, we know, thanks to Nick Fury in the trailer, when one of the snaps occurred, it basically affected the space-time continuum, and it basically tore something on Earth and that creates alternate timelines, kind of like what happened in DC's Flashpoint with Barry Allen. So, however, in the MCU, there are alternate timelines where obviously Loki escaped with the Tesseract, one where Nebula would have died for killing herself, meaning that she should have been erased from existence. And basically, each character lives in each world, but on Earth 1, we experienced this with Avengers during Endgame. But in the Spider-Man Far From Home trailer, we know that Quentin Beck is meant to be a villain, aka Mysterio. However, he's not, and we know he's from another Earth. And I'll be calling this Mysterio we see in the trailer Earth 2 Mysterio. So, Earth 2 Quentin Beck, being the good guy, he comes to Earth 1 somehow, we don't know. There is an Earth 1 Quentin Beck who's already in Earth 1, being Mysterio, who will be Spider-Man's villain soon enough. So this Quentin Beck from our Earth, I think, would idolize Earth 2 Quentin Beck, and basically in Far From Home, Earth 2 Quentin Beck might die, and our Earth's Quentin Beck might go mad as his idol just died, and he takes up the mantle of Mysterio, forming the Sinister Six against Spider-Man, who he blames killed Earth 2 Quentin Beck. Now, thanks to the Spider-Man Far From Home trailer, we now know that there's a multiverse in the MCU. So this leaves me thinking, since our Earth 1 Tony Stark had died, could we possibly see the return of Tony Stark, however, from another dimension? And he could possibly come to Earth 1, maybe because on his Earth, Pepper Potts, or maybe his daughter, could have died, or maybe the Avengers as well, due to Thanos, let's say. And this would probably break him, and he cannot defeat whatever happened on his Earth by himself. So this leads to him trying to find a timeline or an Earth where he has everything that he once lost, and saying that Pepper Potts from Earth 1 no longer has her Tony Stark. Why not? Although it might not be our Tony Stark, we all know and love, it's better than nothing. Maybe this Tony Stark could be smarter, more powerful, or maybe more of a douchebag, who knows. This Tony Stark could figure out how to time travel, as it took Earth 1 Tony Stark less than a day to do so. And if all these Tonys across the multiverse share the same intellect level, he could manipulate the quantum realm possibly to travel between dimensions and track a Pepper Potts or Avengers in another reality, having the return of Iron Man. Or possibly we could also have the return of Natasha Romanoff as well. As awesome as this sounds, this is just a theory, and it's probably never gonna happen. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please give a like and subscribe, and tell me in the comments if you want to see any more MCU theories.